Good morning, everyone. My name is Mighty Stream, and I am going to do your January the 1st, just for today, in a meditation. You should see the smile on my face. Oh, my. Am I excited to be in the new year? I hope you're doing well this morning. I am doing excellent. I'm brought to you by Hope Through Navigation, and this is our Hood Recovery Services. You can reach me at recoveryofhope21@gmail.com. Let's go ahead and get into the meditation and see what we have here. Vigilance. Oh, that should be good. That should be excellent. The title of the meditation for January the 1st is Vigilance. We keep what we have only with vigilance. Basic text, page 60. How do we remain vigilant about our recovery? First, by realizing that we have a disease we will always have. No matter how long we've been clean, no matter how much better our lives have become, no matter what the extent of our spiritual healing, we are still addicts. Our disease waits patiently, ready to spring the trap if we give it the opportunity. Vigilance is daily accomplishment. We strive to be constantly alert and ready to deal with signs of trouble. Not that we should live in irrational fear that something horrible will possess us if we drop our guard for an instant. We just take normal precautions, daily prayer, regular meeting attendance, and choosing not to compromise spiritual principles for the easier way are acts of vigilance. We take inventory as necessary, share with others whenever we are asked, and carefully nurture our recovery. Above all, we stay aware. We have a daily reprieve from our addiction as long as we remain vigilant. Each day, we carry the principles of recovery into all we do, and each night, we thank our higher power for another day clean. Just for today, I will be vigilant, doing everything necessary to guard my recovery. Let's go ahead and take a moment of silence, followed by the we version of the Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. Thank you. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. What a marvelous meditation. We keep what we have only with vigilance. I think that's a beautiful topic and also a very serious spiritual principle. I think that in the spirit of the step 12, right? In the spirit of step 12, when it talks about we practice these spiritual principles in all our affairs, I think that is primarily talking about being vigilant in recovery, being vigilant with our recovery. You know, as it says here, is that our disease waits patiently, ready to spring a trap on us at any point in time. And that's true. However, our recovery should also be ready and able and willing at the go for any circumstance that comes up. Do we do it perfectly? Absolutely not. However, that's our intention. Our intention is to be able to work spiritual principles in all our affairs. And if we can't do that, then we probably need to change our affairs. And that's where the serenity prayer is going to be powerful for you today. It's going to help you discern where you have courage and where you need to have acceptance. Courage to change the things that you can, right? The ability to accept the things that you cannot change. You will need that today. In order to be vigilant, you're going to need that. You're going to need the courage to apply spiritual principles in all your affairs. And if you can't, you're going to be in need of changing your affairs, quite simply. So today, I wish that for you, that you would be vigilant in everything that you do so that you can guard your recovery. Because if you don't, nobody else will. I mean, some people will be your eyes and ears, but in this climate that we're in spiritually now, people are less likely to speak up to you in fear that it will be taken the wrong way. And hopefully you have a few friends within recovery that are not like that are not afraid to say the hard things that need to be said. But it basically comes down to you, even in that situation, whether or not you're going to be honest, open-minded, and willing when it comes to people bringing things to your attention that you may need to be more vigilant about. Some people you cannot approach without having to wonder if the relationship can stay intact. And hopefully you're not that person. Hopefully you are approachable by now. That people can mention things to you and you can receive them for what they are. Because we have this spiritual warfare that we're in, right? This is a spiritual program. Narcotics Anonymous is a deeply spiritual program. And it's foolish to allow anyone to come into this fellowship thinking that we're not going to be talking about spiritual matters, spirituality. I didn't say biblical, right? I didn't say the Quran. I didn't say any of that. I'm talking about spirituality that goes way past all of the religions of the world when it comes to teaching people how to practice spirituality. So, to be honest with newcomers when they come in, not sugarcoating what this program is about, making sure they understand it's not religious. This is spiritual. And in this spiritual program, you will gain spiritual tools, spiritual weapons of warfare, so that you are able to live a life that is worth living. That when things come up, you don't run to the drugs, but you run to your higher power. This is a deep, deep discussion. However, I just want to make sure that you understand that this is January the 1st. This is typically the day where people in this country are setting New Year resolutions and by the month of March have dropped away from doing them. Recovery is not like that. Our recovery should not be like that. We strive always to better apply spiritual principles. And that's ongoing. That's ongoing whether it's January 1st or December 1st. It's ongoing. And that's what we want. We want to get better with time. My name is Mighty Stream. I've enjoyed talking to you today. You've been in the stream, and I hope that you're going to go out there and do something mighty with your January the 1st. Because if you don't, nobody else will. Have the best January the 1st that you have ever had. And I'm sure you will. Talk to you soon.